All right, so this is just a quick little video showing how two methods you can import an animation asset to any VRChat avatar. There's really two methods to it. And of course, this is for the 2022 avatars. This might not work with the 2019 avatars. I'm gonna just name this test and create the project. All right, the assets you will need for the first method, you'll need the avatars 3.0 manager, which is something I would recommend having for any avatar that you're creating, just so that way you can manage the animator controllers uh, and parameters a lot more easily, and it'll tell you where your parameter count is at all times. For the second method, you will need VRC Fury. If you're using VRC Fury, you don't necessarily need the 3.0 manager, especially since using VRC Fury, it wouldn't show up on your parameters until upload time. Now I'm gonna have Gesture Manager as well, just so that way I can test it in Unity without having to build a test version of the avatar and have VRChat running in the background just to test and make sure it works. It's just a really big time saver when it comes to testing avatars. Now I'm also gonna use the I'm also gonna upload, or excuse me, I'm also gonna have the Poyomi Tune shaders in the packages and Little Tune, just because the avatar I'm using for this demonstration requires both of those. All right, now once in Unity, I'm gonna go ahead and import both my avatar. I'll just use the Nova Beast base. Go ahead and import that. Close that. And I will also import Domain Expansion Infinite Void by StarChem 1999. That is an animation that just works very well for this demonstration, because it has the controller, parameters, and menu all nice and neat in the folder. So you're just going to take the prefab and drag it onto the root of your avatar and unpack it. Prefab, we're going to unpack it completely. And then up here, you're going to go VR Labs, the 3.0 Manager. You're going to drag your avatar into it. And for this one, everything that we need here is right here in VRChat Layers, right here. So what we'll do is first we'll open up FX, go all the way down, add an animator to merge, and this animator controller we're going to drag into it and merge on current. That'll put the actual animation for the asset. The parameter, we'll toggle down here to parameters, and VRC expressions parameters, that's the second one. We'll drag it on this one and copy parameters. That'll actually put the parameter that we'll use in the toggle on the avatar. And then for VRC expressions menu, we'll find the menu for this Nova Beast, and I can put it on any one of these menus. I'll put it on the main menu just for demonstration. I'm going to go ahead and let's just call it inf void, right? Icon is optional. We're going to set it to toggle so we can toggle the animation on or off. The parameter is going to be an inf void boolean, right? And that basically just sets up the controller for it. I'm going to go ahead, use Tools, Gesture Manager, enter play mode, just so that way we can go ahead and see if it's working or not. Right, I'm going to go here into scene, right? expressions, and there it is right there, infinite
領域
void.
展開無料空所
And it is working. There we go. And then it's going to stay in this state until I turn it off. So that is one method on how to do it. I'm going to quickly go ahead and delete everything so I can show the VRC Fury way to do this. All right, just a quick side note, quick editor's note. As we're going into the VRC Fury portion of this tutorial, yes, VRC Fury is designed to automate a lot of the process of avatar creation and speed up the process. But it's not always going to be recommended, especially for assets that don't already have VRC Fury built into them. If the asset was designed without VRC Fury, the animator is going to recommend not using it because it wasn't created for it, and especially because it can actually break the animation, especially for avatars using the unlimited params component that would normally have over 256 bits of parameters, which one of my avatars did and I had to use it. Always get with the creator or look at their FAQs to see if it's okay to use VRC Fury. A lot of the ones that it's okay to use VRC Fury will already have the component on it and will require that you import VRC Fury before importing the Unity package. So the way we're going to do this with VRC Fury is we're going to add a component to the prefab called full controller. Add a controller menu parameter, and wherever it is in the prefab or the asset, we're going to go ahead and drag them into the component. So the expressions menu will go right here to the menu, parameters to parameters, and toggle to the file. You'll get a lot of this, but this you don't have to worry about. That is simply because a lot of stuff on the toggle this, everything is off until it's toggled on. That's the only reason why it's giving that error, is because it doesn't see it because it's toggled off. As for where this menu would go, we can go here to prefix and actually tell it where we want it to go. I'm going to put it under more/VFX, and a menu will appear there. It will create a submenu called more and another called VFX. Right, and we can see that it works if we open Gesture Manager, go to Play Mode. So we can see that whenever I go into expressions, there's that more subfolder, VFX subfolder, and there's the actual toggle.
領域展開無料空所
And we can see that this works the same way. And there you have it. Those are the two ways to edit, or excuse me, to add any animation prefab to your avatar.